Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing today?
Oh my goodness. It's been a day already.
Already?
I'm just kidding. Uh,
Good
good
morning,
morning,
Mary.
Lorraine. Good
And good
morning,
morning,
Terry.
little Carrie. How are you ladies today?
Good morning, Maureen.
Good morning, Carrie.
You guys, I've been so stressed out lately over the stupid car and the stupid amount of money.
Yeah.
Good morning, Don P.
Good morning, Mima Dawn. And there's our Laura. How are you ladies
Good morning,
today?
Laura. She's got stuff to do today. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning, Sandra. Yeah, little Carrie saying, uh-oh, what's up with the car?
It's not the car that's the problem, it's the money.
Always is, though, isn't it?
Uh-huh. So it was supposed to get deposited yesterday and it didn't. So I went and took a nap. And at 3:46, Tanya called and said somebody called her and wanted her to confirm that I got the money. Well, I didn't get the money. So I got to call her at 8 o'clock. So as soon as 8 o'clock comes, I'm going to go away for a minute and I'm going to call her and let her know that I didn't get the money, and I'm going to have to wait probably for a check. And It's going to be a pain in the butt. I mean, I'll probably just sign the check over to my mom, and my mom will just give me the cash.
Right. Oh, thank you, Mima Dawn. So at noon, Eastern,
Oh my
Central.
gosh.
What time, sweetie?
At noon.
I know, but what time zone?
Oh. What time zone are you, Don P? Eastern. Same as you.
Okay. All right. Good.
Makes it a little easier.
Yes, it does.
So now I have to worry about whether we're going to get to keep the rental car for this amount of time while we wait for the check and get it cashed, because now we got to wait. Oh, I can't even talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness,
In
sweetie.
Pensacola.
Mm.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Bless you. You know,
Thank you.
Rita's mom just went through pelvic surgery. Her pelvic was broken in 3 places. And then a few years back, a friend of mine was in a car accident and had her pelvis broken right in two. I mean, best they could do for her was put pins in and a plate.
Alexa, stop. Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Okay. You know, it really is awesome what medicine can do nowadays. You know what I mean? Even after something like that, my friend was up walking after like 1 or 2 days. They wanted to make sure, the bone and the metal and everything set. But I mean, oh my word. It just was like, Paula, are you sure? I mean, they've already got you up. I mean, many of us were waiting to go see her once, of course, they got her out of ICU and into her own room and everything. She said, oh, yeah, I've already been up and down the hall once today. I know back in my day, even just having my kids, they made me stay in bed for 3 days. Nowadays, they just, you come in, you have your baby, the next day you're going home. I'm doing great, Laura. How are you doing today, sweetie? That was a quick phone call.
It went to her voicemail.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully she'll call you right back.
Hi, Sam.
Hello, Sam. Yep, that's how I deal with it nowadays. Get you on your feet and get you moving. That is absolutely correct. Um, Wayne's oldest brother, about maybe it's been a month ago now, um,
Mm-hmm.
had L1 and L2, those little cushy pieces that are in between each of your spinal joints, um, had just completely disintegrated. I mean, they weren't there anymore. So they went in and he said, I think they just pumped me full of foam right there. And then they took little flexi pins so that his back could still move back and forth and side to side and everything. And they had him up walking like the next day, not the day of the surgery, but the next day, just walking a few steps in the room. And then a little later by that evening, they had him going down halfway the hall. And wow. Well, I hope
Hmm.
you can too, Laura. Says, I hope I can get to class today. Which
I
class
hope
is
so too.
you know, Laura gets to participate in a lot of different things, like different art classes. And one that I am super jealous of is she gets to work with stained glass.
Me too. I'm jealous of that one too.
But I had a friend, one of my first husband's supervisor's wife was all into stained glass. But my goodness, the money you have to shell out for all the equipment, the glass, and then, I thought, well, that's a craft I'll have to watch from afar. The stained glass. Oh my goodness. Are you finished with your unicorn and starting something else? Or are you still working on it?
Oh God.
Well, here in Florida, around Orlando, the last few afternoons, we've had some really strong showers come through. Today will be the first day that we don't have any. So that's going to be nice. Um, Not that I have minded because I have enjoyed seeing and hearing the rain. You're still working on it. I'm on the final touches. Oh, I cannot wait to see it. It is so pretty, folks, and she's done such an awesome
It
job.
is really pretty.
Yep. She'll have to send Carrie or I want a picture so that we can show it to y'all once she gets it finished. If that's okay with you, Laura, we would like to share what you're doing.
Yep.
So this is Wednesday. What's everybody working on? How close are you, Carrie?
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, come
I
on.
I didn't work on it yesterday. I did half a row yesterday and half a row the day before. So I still have 43 rows.
Well, you'll get it done. This is just Wednesday.
I talked to my sister-in-law and she said it's okay. And I said, well, hopefully I'll be able to show Theodore and Tristan TNT. Isn't that
Mm-hmm.
cute? TNT, their initials.
Yes.
Um, yeah, before they have to fly back. So at least they can see what you got them for a wedding
Mm-hmm.
present.
Oh, that's nice. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Meemaw Dawn. Rain is God's way of cleansing the earth. Yes, ma'am. In
And
more ways than
Sandra's on row 227. That means she has 20 rows left.
wow. Are you doing the same one then,
She's
Sandra?
doing, she was the one that showed me the blanket. And then I was like,
Oh,
"Oh, I'm doing it. I have the yarn. I'm getting it." And I got it.
yeah.
She was like,
Yeah.
"Well, I haven't got my yarn yet." And I started it, and I was ahead.
Oh my goodness, Sandra. Are you doing yours also in the black and white, Sandra?
She's doing hers in white and gray.
White and gray?
Hmm.
I bet that's beautiful. But I would imagine as long as you had two very contrasting colors, it will look pretty in anything. Well, I am putting the border on my Four Seasons
Oh,
mosaic.
hers is cream and charcoal.
Oh, see? Two extremes again. I bet it's gorgeous. You will have to show us a picture of yours as well. But yes, I am working on the border on my, Sandra, can you drop the link for the pattern? There you go.
Hi, Faith Louise.
Hello, Faith Louise. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hi, Sandra.
And there's our Sandra. Yes.
No.
Lacey's chain, her bead.
It should be right there by the back door.
Hi, Michelle.
We couldn't find it. Hi.
I think that's where I put it.
Okay, I'll look.
Thank you. They're trying to find Lacey's leash to take her out. She was sleeping on the couch next to Joey, so I didn't want to bother her.
That was Michelle Mosaic and More
Yes.
that just came in.
Yes. I guess Lacey's trying to talk somebody into taking her out. Let's see. You know what? I wasn't on Prime looking for anything crochet.
You know what? I'm going to look. Not that it matters because the money isn't in my account.
Sandra says, I can't drop a link, but it's called From Here to Forever by Carrie on Ravelry. There you go. Thank you for that, Sandra.
Here, I can drop the link.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I may have asked this the other day or not, but has anybody, since this is July and a lot of places advertise, Christmas in July, that kind of thing, has anyone, oh, there you go. Faith Louise did it. Thank you, Faith Louise. You're such a sweetie. So has anybody taken, found any good ideas for Christmas? Are you participating in anything that's Christmas in July?
Wait, what?
Well, Christmas is typically, July is typically Christmas in July. So there's normally lots of, craft things going on, whether it's crochet, knit, sewing. So I just wondered if anybody was participating in anything that's Christmas in July related.
No,
even if you
I'm
bought
not.
a pattern for Christmas or something.
The clover hooks aren't even on Prime deal.
Oh, really?
No. And they've actually went up in price. They were down to $35.99. Now they're $42.99.
Wow. Faith Louise says there is a Santa hat make-along, but I'm not sure if I'm going to participate. I don't normally start thinking about Christmas until about September. Guess really I should think about it earlier, but I don't.
There's an amazing empty hook case. It's a crochet hook case for $16.99, and this actually is.
Is it a Prime deal?
It is.
Woo! Hello, Robin. How are you today?
It comes in black, pink, purple, or teal.
Wow.
I like the teal. I like the purple too.
Meemaw Dawn says, I'm working on whips that were supposed to be done last Christmas. Does that count? Hey, you know what? If it's tagged Christmas, yes, ma'am, it counts.
Hi, Robin. It seems like those would be counted as UFOs, not whips. I
Well,
don't have whips anymore. I have UFOs.
you said that the other day, and I thought that was funny. Yes, I have reclassified my. Of course, I only have 3. Thank goodness. I don't have as many as you do. But then I don't have startitis either.
I don't have it anymore. I haven't started a project since the fourth week in June.
June, yeah. And I'm very proud of you for that too. I mean, you have stuck to your guns on this one project.
Hi,
Good
Ellie.
morning, Ellie. How are you doing, sweetie?
Oh, you guys, I want to show you. I forgot to show you yesterday. I got one of Ellie's. Here, I'm going to make myself big.
I was going to say.
I got one of Ellie's cotton.
Oh, look at that.
It comes with this bag.
That's pretty.
Now, this is what I won from Michi.
Mm-hmm.
It's Cascade Yarns. It's fingering. Oh, they're in Seattle, Washington. I didn't know that. $273 yards.
That is pretty, isn't it, Ellie? Is it lavender in color?
Yeah. It's 100% Peruvian, Highland wool.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Got 2 of those. I won those. And then in it came some stitch markers that are really cute. And she put them on a card, a play card. It's got a beehive. And it's got a number 7. Oops. 7 of hearts. And it's got an alpaca. Is that turned around? Oh, it doesn't matter. And then it's got a jar and it says to travel is to live.
Oh, wow.
And then it's got a little fish.
Oh, how cute. Look at that.
So it's got those 3 stitch markers that it came with. I love them.
Meemaw Dawn is saying road trip to Cascade Yarns then?
No, nothing in Seattle isn't that important.
Oh, wow. Good morning, little sister Rita. How are you? She says, I have UFOs and whips, but how many? I don't know. We'll find out when I unpack in August. 17 days left, and we start driving to Sweden. Oh, Rita, I bet, man.
And then I got these colors, and they match perfectly. The green and the rainbow color.
Mm-hmm.
This camera isn't doing it justice.
Well, it's very pretty.
It is very pretty. It's got raspberry, orange, mint, this green, and this orange. It's very pretty. I'm going to make kitchen washcloths for my kitchen.
Oh, that's going to be pretty. Faith Louise says, I'm using that yarn on a knitted shawl. It is a good yarn for the price. Well, that's awesome.
So Ellie is selling these for $30, or you can send her an equivalent amount of $30 in cotton, and then you get the bag
Woo!
and the three things of cotton
Right.
and stitch markers.
That's
But you
nice.
have to, if you want to do a trade with her, but you have to send her yours first.
Right.
Because, hi, Truly Amazing.
Rita
I
says,
love it.
I'm sure they will call me to dinner soon since I'm starting to watch you guys now. Fake Louise says, Rita, when I move is when I realize how much I have. Yes, ma'am. Rita says, I'm a little surprised that I didn't have more yarn here. Just thought I had more. Yes, she did, Faith Louise, didn't she? Good morning, Truly. How are you doing? Thank you for being here with us today. Ellie says, I'm glad you liked your mystery bag, Carrie.
Oh, why am I still?
Because I didn't push the button. I didn't know if you was going to show us something else or not.
No, I'm done showing.
Well, hello,
Look at Lacey up on that bed.
Yeah. I don't know who she talked into taking her out, but I'm glad they did. Like I said, she didn't want to go out earlier. She was perfectly fine sitting up there on the couch, taking her morning nap with Joey. So I didn't bother her.
Oh, I bet you she just loves Joey.
Well, it's really funny. We got here and he was the last one that she warmed up to. I mean, she kept looking at him. I think it's because of the beard. Joey's beard's pretty long. But she finally did. Joey shared a piece of his bologna sandwich with her. So, hey, you're not so bad after all.
Mm-hmm.
Then about a night or two later, he comes downstairs late. And this is after Lacey's already said, folks, I'm done. Y'all can keep chatting. And she came in here and jumped up on Michelle's bed. And Joey came down a little while later and he had buzzed his head. He'd done had enough of this, weather here in Florida. So we get up the next morning and she sees him and it's like, who are you? He starts talking to her, says, I'm still the same guy I was yesterday and everything. And she walks over and sniffs his hand and keeps looking up at his head and back and forth, and finally she warmed up, but we kind of thought that was funny. Good morning, Gypsy. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you for joining us today.
I think that's funny because babies do that too when their fathers shave their face.
Oh, yes. I've seen a couple of those videos and it's like, oh, those poor babies. They get scared because it's like, Who is this person? Sounds like my daddy, but it's not my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her looking back.
Okay, I'm going to try to call Tanya again.
Okay, go ahead.
Whoops, almost removed myself.
That's okay. So how's everyone's weather where you're at? Joey was saying that all the rain and stuff that we've had here down in Florida is moving on up the East Coast. So when they get back home, they get to unpack in the rain. I just wish we could, push some of this rain. Well, even the Burl, when he hit the East Coast of Texas, when they first projected it, it was supposed to make its way all the way out into West Texas. And I was thinking, yay, we're going to get some rain. And no, it didn't make it. Didn't even make it past San Antonio. I don't even think it made it up to San Antonio. Well, hello, sweet Mara. What you doing? You just now getting up? Oh, Rita says that she finally has sunshine. First time after a whole week. Let's see, in Portland, it's sunny, 63. Winds are from the south at 6, and you only have 69% humidity. Oh, that's always great, Rita, because you're very much like me. I'm at that point in my life where the weather really does affect my bones. Oh, Sam says it's cold and wet and 46 degrees, just how I like it. Myrtle Beach. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 85. The wind is blowing from the southwest, and your humidity is currently at 77%. Oh, you just got out of the dryer. We'll be helping with the funeral. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that yesterday.
Hi, Mara.
Rita says, tomorrow I have to move my behind out and send packages and pick up the new air fryer. Oh, wow. Let's see. Gypsy's weather. Potosi? Cloudy. Temperatures at 78. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest. Wow. With 85% humidity. All right, Rita, thank you so much for being here. She says, oh, by the way, when I pick up the moving van, I'm passing by the 23 yarn outlets, so I need to stop. Well, most definitely. I mean, you'll have the van, right? I mean, you can always take the yarn, wrap it up real good, and poke it in them cubby holes or those air pockets that you always seem to have. Everybody's saying hello to Mara. I just love how not only in our life, but even in other lives that we all love to go to, that everyone just says hello to each other. And it doesn't always matter what the host is talking about or not. You just take time to acknowledge one another. And that's just always so sweet. So very, very sweet. So does anyone have any big plans for today? It is the middle of the week. Mine is to crochet, sit back and relax. I mean, not that I really need to relax. I mean, that I've been doing an awful lot. I do want to try to get this. Yes, we are, aren't we, Gypsy? We are an amazing crafting family. It doesn't matter whether we crochet or we knit, we sew, quilt, or just like Nancy, Little Treasures Nancy, with all of her little drawings and miniature buildings and things. We just love and support one another, and I think that is super awesome. There's our crafting Amy. I got to talk to her for a bit this morning, which was so nice to try to get caught up. Faith Louise is going to be cleaning and then running. Do you mean running errands, Faith Louise, or do you mean the physical activity of running? Oh, you're sitting outside with the kids. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe hubby can get a few minutes of sleep in. Oh, that is so nice, Mara. And that's awesome that you can get that done. I mean, that's offered in your area. Hello there, Sarah. How are you? Tonight after tutoring, we will go to Music on the Green and see a musician named Ty Curtis. You're looking forward to it. There's our Daniel. How are you, sweetheart? That's right, Gypsy. Nancy is amazing. And if I remember correctly, one night she shared with us that she has a degree in arch, building things.
Okay.
Are we good?
Oh my God. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Stitchin. Hi, Sarah. I don't know. My stomach is a
Still
wreck.
churning?
Yeah. But she said that I said we don't have a car and until I get this money, and I said I get it. My Social Security gets deposited on this check every month. I don't understand
Mm-hmm.
what the problem is. And she said, "Well, I'll give the bank the last four digits, and then maybe they just have to confirm, and then maybe it'll go through." And I said, "Well, we're going to have the car longer if we can't get our car because, and we're not the type of people to keep the car until the rental is due." I said,
Right.
"If we would have gotten the money yesterday, you would have gotten your car turned in yesterday,
Right.
but we didn't get the money." And she said, "Okay, I'll extend the car."
Oh, well, good. All right. So that's one thing taken care of.
I'm still wrecked.
I know, sweetie. I know. But now you can calm down. Okay. Take a breath.
Did I say hi to Daniel?
Yes, you did. And then you said hello to Sarah.
Okay. Okay. So, Daniel, are you wore out from walking all over Disneyland? Oh, no, I have not, Carrie. Thank you.
Well, I can tell you the boys have been having a blast. I think they've finally slowed time. Sometime we need to take time to celebrate even the smallest wins. Amen. Daniel says, haha, not quite. Was at the villa yesterday, so had some chill down time. There you go. They've even enjoyed the rain that's popped up the last couple of afternoons.
Thank you, Carrie.
And they've really decided that the heat that we're having here in July in Florida is not too bad.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm looking at them going, you boys they're just enjoying stuff too much to really concentrate on the heat. But there's nice little shops around and everything. Even when it was raining, places where they could go and duck in. So,
Faith Louise says, when does it not rain in the afternoon in Florida?
oh, I know. Isn't that the truth? Although, there for a little while, we was going through a dry spell. And I can attest to that because even the Everglades down by Key West were drying up. I mean, I was looking out there as we were driving by and everything, and my husband said, "Welcome to the Everglades." And I said, "I thought it was supposed to be wet." And he said, "It is. It's just they hadn't had enough rain." But folks, remember last year about this time? It was so, so horribly dry. And even parts of the Mississippi, the water was way low. And we had gone back home to Dallas for about 3 weeks and crossed over the Mississippi right there between Vicksburg, Mississippi, and Louisiana. The state line is right there on the bridge. And when we looked out there, I mean, I have never seen so little water in a river as big as the Mississippi. I mean, there were places even the barges couldn't go through. It was very, very sad, but she's back up and flowing now. Yes, it was low, Sandra. It was, man, that was scary to think about. If the Mississippi can get that low, wow.
Sandra, are you at work?
Shh. You're not supposed to ask that question. Oh, how funny.
No.
No.
Don't,
Oh,
don't,
well,
don't.
good. Okay. Nope, 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 nope.
It's so funny. Her bark doesn't bother me. Does it bother any of you? I love the sound today. Are you going? Did you decide to go? I know. I love her bark. She's got that hound bark. Ah, woo. Oh, Chris went though. Yeah. Gotta be careful when she shakes. She'll slap you with her ears. Oh, so you stayed home to be there for him. Okay, I get it. You working on your blanket? Oh, he'll be coming by after. Oh, okay. Well, who's going to take his mom home? Never mind. I'll ask you all these questions after the live. Anyway, so let me read the devotion. No?
I was looking at the clock then.
So today's devotional is day 199. Compassion without dogmatism. What's that?
Spell it.
Dogmatism. Dogmatism.
Dogmatism. Huh. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay. And a good life does not mean just good food, good clothes, good shelter. These are not sufficient. A good motivation is what is needed. Compassion without dogmatism, without complicated oh God. I always get these guys mixed up. Philosophy.
Philosophy.
Thank you. Just understanding that others are human brothers and sisters and respecting their rights and human dignity. Dalai Lama. Loving God, we pray that you enable us to live a good life. In addition to having good food, good clothes, good shelter, we pray that you fill us with empathy and compassion for our fellow human beings. Oh, excuse me. Help us to see each other as brothers and sisters, as siblings, while we strive to walk in the integrity of our own understanding. We pray that you also give us respect for others as they do their best to walk in theirs. Let us never, in our dogmatism, diminish the dignity of another. In your name we pray. Amen. Okay, now what does it mean?
It means to express an opinion as if it is actual fact.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, what's everybody going to do today? I think I might be getting my car today.
I hope so. Hello there, Pebbles. How are you, sweetheart? You been a lurking? Well, I'm going to be working on my Four Seasons blanket. I hope to get it finished today. Video coming soon.
What blanket are you working on?
The Four Seasons mosaic.
Oh, are
I
you
am
doing
not putting
the
my
envelope order?
No. I told you I'm not doing that thing again. I'm doing about 3 rows, 4 depending on how it looks in comparison to the dimensions of the blanket, when I lay it out, of single crochets, and then I'm going to put a crab stitch to finish it off. I wanted something more than just the single crochet border.
Are you gonna go forward and twist, or are you gonna actually do the crab stitch?
I love the crab stitch.
Mm.
Yep. So I'll actually be crabbing backwards around on my blanket. Yeah, right. Uh-huh. I already did that one once.
Jane at? Where's Jane at? I did it one time too, because Jane said it was so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the only thing that was hard was getting the hook into the slip stitch on both sides.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part of the whole thing. I posted a picture in Yarniacs, Carrie, if you want to show it to the chat. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
Okay, make me big. Make me big. Okay.
Look, folks, isn't that beautiful? That is stained glass. How big is it, Laura? No, I don't like that one. Well, thank you, Pebbles. She says, blanket, hello, everyone. Spreading joy, love, and happiness. Yes, ma'am. If you're doing the crab stitch, I recommend the imitation crab stitch, as I call it. To me,
I like the crab stitch also. That's why I asked you. I prefer to do it correctly. It looks better.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the other one because it doesn't, to me, give that definition. I mean, it's pretty, don't get me wrong. But for me, it doesn't give that definition that I want that the actual crab stitch
When you're
does.
doing a whole entire blanket, by the time you get done doing the first 10 stitches, you're already on a roll. So
yeah,
you might as well just do it.
Oh, Ellie, she's going to be cutting grass with her son, and then she'll shower, relax.
I read that as I will be cutting glass.
Oh.
And then she's going to shower. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Well, I like the latter part. Relax and crochet.
Relax and crochet, yep.
Yes. Yep. It's huge and heavy. You'll have to see it up close. Well, maybe whenever you take your next picture, have someone take a picture of it with you holding it, so we can kind of get a idea of its dimensions.
Yeah. Is it as big as your head?
Oh, there you go. Yes, a lot of people don't realize how heavy stained glass is. I mean, sometimes even something as small as your hand, when you pick it up, it's got weight to it.
Hi, Darcia.
Hello, Darcia. How are you doing today?
Darcia, I wanted to tell you, when I'm in a chat and I don't say hi to you, it's not because I don't see you. I verbally say hi to you, but you don't hear me. I hate typing on my phone.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Well,
So I type for the person whose live it is, and then and once in a while I'll say hi to someone.
right.
Once in a while.
Well, that's why for me, I am notorious at lurking, because when I'm watching someone.
She says it's about the length of her head.
I saw that. Wow. Maybe 10, 12 inches. Wow. Yeah. You're going to have your, if you're going to hang it on the wall, you're going to have to make sure you have your hanger in a stud. Yeah, I'm notorious for lurking, because once I get into a live, I'm normally there to listen.
Right, and I crochet, and I can't type in crochet.
Yep, that's the way I am too.
And usually, most times than not, if Crochet Rocks is in the chat, I will say hi to her. Because I don't ever get to see her on her lives.
Right.
So I always want to say hi to her.
Darcia says, don't worry about it. Yeah.
I love you dearly, Darcia. Okay. I just didn't want you to think that I was not saying hi to you, because I do worry about that. I think, God, I hope she doesn't think that I'm just being a snob.
Oh, a shoebox. That would be nice. Yes. A shadow box, you mean? Oh, you did say shadow box. I'm sorry. I totally misread that one too. You know how your brain automatically, or I don't know if it's the brain or the mouth, one or the other, says what it wants to say.
You do that quite often. It's kind of funny, but I don't point it out because I just giggle.
Doesn't matter to me.
Carrie, you're a snob on the inside. LOL. I get that from my mom. I try not to be.
Y'all, her mom is not a snob. Her mom is spicy.
My mom is a snob, and I have to tell you a story. I didn't realize how snobby we were until I married into my first husband's family.
Yeah, such a shallow person, Carrie.
So I dressed a nice t-shirt. I don't do it anymore, but I dressed in nice t-shirts and nice jeans. And I mean, my mom always made sure that I wore nice clothes, and I was taught to bye Ellie.
Goodbye, Ellie. Thank you so much for being here with us for a bit. We enjoyed your company.
We weren't spoiled, but I met my first husband, and we went to we had to go to California after we got married, after my son was born, because his dad had gotten in a car accident and they didn't know if he was going to make it. So he had to fly down there. So we all flew down there. And his sister said to me, because of the jeans that I was wearing, she said, "Tommy, you married a snob." And I was like, what? And she was like, you're a snob. And I was like, what do you mean I'm a snob? And she goes, you're wearing all those fancy clothes and they're all expensive and you don't shop at the Goodwill. And then they came up to see us and they're like, let's go dumpster diving. And I'm like going, wait, what? What?
Oh my goodness.
No, I am not going dumpster diving. What do you guys? Tom was like, yeah, no, let's go. It's fun. And I'm like going, no,
No.
let's not go. It's not fun.
Oh my word.
No, just no. And then he got arrested for drunk driving and getting in a wreck and totaling our car. And he had the police call me and explain to me what happened to fair warn me because he was afraid that I was going to be so pissed off. Dumpster diving is when you go looking like at high-end stores in their dumpsters to see what they've thrown away.
And you would be surprised, Darcia, what department stores will throw away.
Yeah, they throw away some really good stuff, but they throw it away for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not going to carry it anymore. And there's people that actually do go and take it out of the dumpster and then resell it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he gets on the phone and I said, so did you total the car? And he goes, so the deal was when we got the car was if you're going to wreck it, you got to total it.
My word.
It is illegal. It is illegal everywhere.
Yes.
If you get caught.
Yeah.
And you get a huge fine and probably could go to jail. Anyway, so I said, did you at least total the car? I know, I just didn't.
Yes. She didn't know that's what we called it.
Oh, dumpster diving. Oh, okay. So, I said, did you at least total the car? And he said, yes. And I said, well, okay, at least the car's totaled. Because I was under the impression that the insurance had to pay off the car and get us a new car.
Right.
Boy, was I
Yep.
dumb. I was young and dumb.
No thanks. Don't think I want that. Can you imagine to call hubby to get you from jail? How'd you get booked dumpster diving? Yeah, that one would be a little hard to explain, wouldn't it?
Anyway, because Tom had a mouth on him. He was raised, I don't even know how to call it. It was not that I'm better than anybody else, but he
Good morning, Candy. Oops, did she freeze on us? There you are. Well, you froze for a second, or at least on my end.
I froze. Yeah, I did.
Okay. Was it fun?
Anyway,
Oh my goodness.
so I had the phone to my ear and he goes, tell your yuppie ass pair of yuppie asses and get down here and bail me out of jail. And I'm like going, what?
Oh my.
And I said, not do such a thing. And he goes, yeah, do that for me, please, because I don't want to be here all weekend. They'll let me out on Monday, but I don't want to be here all weekend. And I was like, I'll see what I can do.
Oh my goodness.
I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. And Mom's like, what won't you do? And I said, I can't tell you. And she goes, oh,
Uh-oh.
no, you're going to tell me. And I'm like, no, really, you don't want to know. And she goes, oh, no, I really want to know now. And so I told her, and she said, well, looks like he's spending another night. Or it looks like he's spending the night tonight. Oh my God. So she made him spend the night. It was.
Sam says, my ex was locked up for drunk and disturbing the peace. He called me to bail him out, and I said, nope.
Right. LOL. Well, okay, so his dad was a very bad man.
Mm.
And when I say his dad was a very bad man, he belonged to a very bad group of bikers.
Oh.
And his dad was the person that went out and took care of the people that needed taken care of. So he
Okay.
was a really, really bad guy. And then on top of all of that, he also made meth. So
Oh, wow.
Tom thought that was all normal. He
Oh,
grew
my
up with that and thought that was normal. And so when he met me, he was brought into a whole new world of. So he thought that we were like this high-end, classy,
hottie toddies.
yeah, coming from what he had known. And
Right.
so anyway, I thought it was, because I thought we were not poor, but we weren't rich. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
And here he thought we were rich because he thought they were poor.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
It's amazing what we look at, what we come from and what we're going into, whether we marry or not, just the circle of friends, especially if we're getting out of what we've grown up with.
Right. Okay. Whoops. Still no money.
Uh-oh. What not take just a little bit. Garcia says, my ex was locked up too, and he called me to get him out. I said, nope, get yourself out.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Oh no, Darcia's husband called her to get out, and I said, nope, get yourself out.
Yep.
It was Sam that said, right. LOL.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Isn't it funny how they think that, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
men must think that we like that. No.
Well, not just men. It also happens the other way around. Women can get thrown in jail and call their husbands, boyfriends, significant other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they say the same thing. Sam says, Dorothea, we are two peas in a pod.
Right.
Well, I always told my girls, they know right from wrong. But if you get yourself in a situation to where your booty has to spend the night in jail, you better make sure you've got money in your checking account or under your pillow or something to get you out, because mama's going to say, you got yourself in there, get yourself out. Yeah, Sandra, let me just grab that bail money we have stashed away and head on down to get you out. Not.
Uh,
Yeah. If you're
That
going to
is
party
funny.
that hardy, or if you're going to do something that you know you're liable to get caught, you better have the money to get yourself out.
Well, and he told my mom, "We'll pay you back. We'll pay you back." Or paid her back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys, I have a book. I'm not going to do it today, and I'm probably going to do it. Maybe I'll do it on a Saturday with Mara. But that not bad amigurumi book that I bought, I did have another one.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm going to give one away.
That's awesome.
So I've seen it in my husband's family, and it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, there are parents out there that definitely don't feel the way we do. Well, no, yeah. I mean, I understand that. They keep giving and giving till the well runs dry. And then it's awful how they will mortgage, they will get into their life savings. Yes, I know.
Yeah. I had to call my mom and ask her for, I can't remember how much it was. Oh, it's right here. 2147 for the 3-year extended warranty on the car because my money wasn't that much.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Well, you guys drive way too much." And I told Jason, I said, we're going to make 36 months more. We're going to make the 36 months go by before we make the 36,000 miles go by.
Yeah.
And he said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I was married to him for 1 year. Met my second husband, no problem. We've been married for 42 years. Oh, that's great.
That's a blessing for you, Darcia. That really, really is. Always look upon it, something like that. That's how much this husband here cherishes your family. Put y'all first.
Yeah, I don't know what would have happened with my first husband because he passed away right after our 7th wedding anniversary.
Mm,
Yeah, Darcia did hit the jackpot. Go, girl.
that's right.
Go, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Get your groove on.
Well, it is coming up noon. This is Wednesday. Does Miss C go on after us?
It does. She does.
Okay,
So
so
let's
let's do
do an
elephant raid.
elephant story raid.
Okay, that's right. I forget we call it elephant story raid. Over to Miss C's. I hope to see all of y'all there. Until tomorrow, which we will be over at my house tomorrow, Carrie and I. So please remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see. We love you all so much for coming in every time we pop up, no matter whose house we're at. Y'all just make our day. You truly, truly do. Even
Yes.
though those of you that are lurking, and any of you that will go on, that hopefully will catch our replay. We love you guys so much.
We do. And remember, if we all did one random act of kindness, we really could change part of this world or all of the world.
That is right.
Goodbye,
We love you guys.
Bye. Winnemucca.